I want to talk to you guys today about DeWalt's FLEXVOLT cordless 7 1/4 inch worm drive style saw. This review is going to differ from what I normally do. It's a third-party video review. One of our crew members reviewed this tool. I'm going to tell you about it. So a few months ago, I was speaking with Will Endicott. He's part of our TBB crew. He's out in Missouri, home builder, remodeler, carpenter, and we were talking about the DeWalt FLEXVOLT saw. Will was excited about it and skeptical at the same time. He told me the very first tool he ever loved was his SkilSaw Mag 77. His dad gave him that saw, and actually his dad inspired him to get into the trades. His dad still works with him today. So as a rookie carpenter, his dad gave him that saw, and at the time, the saw was probably 20 years old, maybe older. Beat to hell, absolutely beat, dragged through the mud, but it worked great because that's what worm drive saws do. So Will told me he actually still owns this saw. Sadly, he has retired it in his shop. He was using a different version. But he had always been a bit nostalgic, admittedly biased towards worm drive saws. So, and that's basically because he feels that you can't take away from their pure power and durability. So Will was saying that he was always had this affinity towards worm drive saws, and admittedly they have their drawbacks, right? Namely a cord, and the world is going cordless. So when DeWalt came out and first introduced this DeWalt FLEXVOLT worm drive style saw, Will was impressed, intrigued, and skeptical. So who better than to have reviewed this saw? He saw it firsthand. First impressions, he told me, he felt like it was really well built. He liked the fit and finish. Felt great in his hands, he said. He also said he noticed that the weight and balance was similar to his traditional worm drive saws that he's used. Look, this saw comes with an included 9 amp hour battery. And it's a beast. It's a beast of a saw when you hold it in your hand. The location of the battery actually is right in the center part, and it's extremely well balanced. It weighs 10.8 pounds, and you don't really notice that heft. In a typical DeWalt fashion, ergonomics were spot on, right? The handle is comfortable, easy to grasp. They've got one of the best handles in the industry. So first things first, this saw is not a true worm drive saw. We know that, right? It's a brushless, direct drive motor with an electric brake. The main thing that most framers are concerned with is line of sight that a typical left blade orientation saw provides, right? And of course power. They need power. Framers want to be able to cut through framing lumber. Well, this saw provides very similar line of sight and can deliver up to 2,400 watts of power. So the DeWalt saw comes equipped, it's got a lightweight durable magnesium shoe. There is included are markings on the blade side that are easy to read on the shoe. It's capable of beveling 53 degrees. It has all the normal detents and stops, like obviously 45 degrees and 22.5. The bevel has raised numbers, which were easy to read, and even with sawdust on them, you could still make them out without having to wipe it off. Will also like the oversized bevel lever, as he said it eliminates all that fumbling around looking for the lever when you're trying to do bevels. So he really liked that. He also liked the depth of cut adjustment. It was large, it was easy to operate, easy to grab, and the gauge was very easy to read. As far as cutting specs on this saw, everybody always wants to know cutting specs. It's going to give you a maximum cut depth at 45 degrees, just under 2 inches. So you're going to be able to cut all framing lumber at a 45. When you have it set at 90, you're going to be able to cut just under 2.5 inches. So you're going to get decent cut depths. There is an integrated dust blower that clears that line of sight when you're cutting, which works pretty good. There's also a Rafter Hook, which we're really glad DeWalt did that. The hook is stepped, and it basically offering spots to hook the saw on. So you could hook it on 2-inch material, 2x, and even 3-inch material like I-joists. The hook also has these nubs in them that help grip the lumber, which I thought was a good idea. It's kind of a nice idea. It wouldn't slide around. The storage wrench for the blade is out of the way and stored securely. Nice, albeit subtle addition. To engage the trigger, you obviously have to push the safety button, and we see that with all cordless tools now. This is located above and slightly behind the trigger. As an added or avid SkilSaw user, this action felt foreign to Will, and at first he had difficulty with it, but after some time it became second nature. You got to get your reps in. Will would like to see DeWalt actually move this button forward to make it easier to engage, you know, with your thumb and finger trigger. We'll see. They probably won't listen. After releasing the trigger, there is an electric brake. It quickly slows the blade to a stop, which is a nice safety feature. And I've always liked this, and Will liked it as well, because, you know, it avoids, you know, cutting into material or, you know, hitting something if you put the saw down quick or hurry to put the saw down. It's just good to have safety with these electric brakes. To quote Will, this saw has tons of power. He still can't believe that DeWalt has managed to accomplish the amount of power that they did with this saw out of a battery platform. So Will's impressed, and he's using it now. He's using it daily. To date, in fact, Will has used a saw to frame 3 houses along with several remodeling jobs. So he's sold on the FLEXVOLT handled saw, rear-handled saw. Let me see, what else? As far as runtime, it has an impressive runtime on the 9 amp hour battery. The best part, I guess I could say, and Will wanted to say this as well, was that you're not tethered by the cord anymore. Whether you're ripping multiple sheets of plywood or cutting, you know, a long compound angle jack rafters, Will found that these tasks proved no issue, 0 problems with the DeWalt. Impressed, I guess, is an understatement. He loved it. So, as far as improvement, Will thought that, I guess, he had a really hard time at knocking anything on this saw, really. The only thing, I guess, is, you know, we had mentioned the safety button, that he didn't like the location at first. He got used to it. He said when cutting, the saw can be a little tippy when you're sitting it on a space plate, but we think that if you're a pro and you use the saw and you know how to use a saw, that you're not going to have an issue with this. You're just going to deal with that. It's just a new saw. You get used to how it feels. Overall impression, the DeWalt saw exceeded Will's expectations. He knew the saw was going to be a quality product, but he had no idea it would be this good. The DeWalt FLEXVOLT saw offers a true cordless alternative to a heavy-duty framing saw, and that's huge. Lots of cordless tools out there, but framers really abuse tools. The added features only strengthen the case of becoming a staple for framing sites everywhere. If you think about it, with the hook, the handle. While Will always probably love that Mag 77, this FLEXVOLT saw has officially become his new favorite framing saw. His dad likes it as well, which is hard because he's old school. Look, guys, I hope you enjoyed this third-party review video for us. It was the first time that we tried this. A little different for me to do it because I didn't actually get hands-on the tool. Hope you liked it. We'll see you guys at the next review. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care.